Just a little quick update on Bitcoin. Bitcoin had a nice pump last couple days. I mean, check this out. We're up almost hitting 30,000. So a lot of people are, trying to figure out where's the price going. But right now, what looks to me as this is some kind of diag where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's in the shape of a diag. So typically what happens after a diag, you get a 3-wave pullback and then a continuation. So the idea is to come and retest this breakout area right in here. So if we can retest that and continue marching higher. So another bearish way you could look at it is, people are saying, well, it could be, head and shoulder. So you have your shoulder, you have your head, and now it's forming another shoulder. And that could be very well the case, but not likely. I mean, it's definitely possible, but everybody's looking at that. So, I mean, the measured move would be probably down here by 21 and 21.5K. We definitely don't want to break this low right there. So if we could just hold on to that, we could be in good shape. So far we've had 1, 2, all of this is 3, 4, 5. So this could be A, B, and then we get C, and then we continue marching higher, right? That's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is that this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this was your A, this was your B, and then we have a flat C in the middle, and now we're sort of in this, Wyckoff accumulation box in here, and we're getting ready to continue marching higher, right? So then the whole thing would be a 1, this would be wave 1, this would be wave 2, and wave 3, or an ABC. Because we're in a bear market, you can see, right? But the problem is we don't have a retracement. So, here's Bitcoin, right? And you have a rise, a crash, and you have a retrace, and then reaccumulation, and then the next bull run. So for now, we have a rise, we have a crash, but we don't have a retracement like here. So we still need some type of, 1, 2, 3, a 3-wave move to get us back up into here for the market makers most likely to take that liquidity and then bring it back down into the buy zone down in here. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but regardless, we need some bullish momentum. If that's not going to play, then probably looking for a deeper correction down, right? So that could look like, so we have our first move down, a move up, and then a bigger move down without taking out this low, and then a final C wave that will come in this breaker block right in here. So between 38 and 48 would be the target. And then this would be an A, a B, and then a C. And that would be a C wave. So, it really depends. But either way, either if we come down here and then march up, or that's option number 1, or option number 2, this thing sort of trends sideways, it starts picking up speed and then going up, and then it would be just a more shallow a shallow B wave in here. So it really depends how you count the wave. So for example, if this is A, B, and a flat C, then yes, we can get going here, right? So that's option number 1. And then option number 2 is this is the A wave, this is the B wave, and now we're going into C before going higher. So it really depends, but I still, regardless of what happens in the short term, I'm still expecting a move to the upside before more downside. If we want to be incredibly bearish, then it would get things over with fairly quick, which would be, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that would be a large ABC. If we could do that, then that sets us up for a massive run later on this decade. But you know, that would be massively bearish, which would be, that would be an A, B, and then a C on the much grander scale. So we could be getting something like this, which would be completely devastating for crypto. But regardless, I'm still hoping we can get a move to the upside, because I mean, if you look here in 2015, I mean, if you look at this fractal from a time perspective and also from a structure perspective, I mean, we are right on time with what's going on here. So put it right there. Put it right there. So there you go. So a lot of people, here's the thing, a lot of people think the bull market ended here, but it wasn't. It ended right here. I mean, all the oscillators say so. This was a 3-wave move right here. 1, 2, 3. So we got rejected here. It was a fake false breakout. So it wasn't even a 5th wave. The 5th wave ended here. So you can see the fractal lines up here, here. The drop down, the further drop down, FTX, right? The further drop down. And then look what happened. We bottomed out in the same area right in here, just like before. And now look at where we are now. You can see how the levels are definitely lining up pretty well. I mean, if you look at the top here and this right in here. So the question now becomes, do we get this right in here, right? So that's kind of what I'm anticipating, you know. Do I think we're going to break all-time new high? I mean, it's possible, but it's not likely. I think what's more likely is that we go into a retracement further than anything else. So let's get through the retracement first, and then we can talk about all-time new high. But let me take all this off real quick so you can see very clearly. And I'll zoom in here. Make sure we're right on the top here. I mean, look at this. Look how beautiful this is right here. I mean, we bottomed out right here, boom, boom, boom. And then we started accelerating up. Took a little bit of time, but the fractal caught up. And then in the same level, it's going straight. It's going flat, I mean. This is like a perfect zone right here. And then look what's happening right now, this very moment. The fractal suggests that we break to the upside, and look what's happening. The fractal is breaking to the upside just as the price, because a lot of people were thinking, I mean, so many people are bearish. You got to be a contrary indicator, right? You got to be contrary to yourself and to the rest of the herd. A lot of people, when we had this move down, people were thinking, yeah, we're going to come down. We could still come down. But then it totally deviates from the fractal. That's why I'm thinking, nah, I think we got to continue marching higher, because if you look, you know, the fractal is following itself, and then all of a sudden we get right here and then we come down. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it's possible, but the more likely outcome is getting something like this. So let's see what happens. As far as XRP, same kind of story. To me, XRP has been in some type of Wyckoff accumulation. So we have this sort of range that we've been in. We got to the high, we came down to the low, we came up for another high, and now it looks like we're in this spring phase where we have this sort of wonky looking bear flag, but really this right here is just a spring phase or a creek before ultimately breaking out of here. Because this right here, you know, if you look at the grand chart, we have what? We have a rise, a crash, a retrace, reaccumulation, sideways, 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 blast off. Just like before. If you come down here, check this out. It's the same thing. You know, you had a rise, a crash, a retrace, reaccumulation, sideways, 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 blast off. So that's exactly what I'm expecting now for XRP. I mean, you can see we are in the same type of range right before blast off. Same type of range right before blast off. So also that would also correlate with the Bitcoin fractal that I just shared. So you remember the Bitcoin fractal I just shared, you know, it suggests that we go back to the upside. I mean, we could get, like I said in the beginning of the video, we could get an ABC, right? So we're still in the C wave and we got to come down and finish it, because a lot of people are actually, they turn bullish right now, right? So every time the market turns bullish, it kind of flips on you and then it reverses back to the other direction. But anyway, I think our time will come and this is going to be a good spot. So in the meantime, what I've been doing is I've been growing my crypto bag by earning passive income through different platforms. Actually, two platforms that are really, really well. My favorite platform by far is the one I just did about 2 weeks ago. Basically, it's a decentralized autonomous organization. It's strictly autonomous. There's no power structure. There's no CEO. It's all smart contract driven on the blockchain. Basically, I take my USDT and put it in the platform on a MetaMask wallet. My MetaMask wallet is the key to the platform, so you don't log in with a name and password. You log in with your wallet, and basically you're earning yield on your money. So that's what I really love about it, and it's crazy amount. I doubled my money in the last week, actually almost tripling it now. So I started out with 6,050. And now I'm over 14,000. And if you want to see proof of that, I can show you. It's crazy. If you want more information on that, I can help you. But that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trading. I'm earning passive income on a platform, and I'm also watching the price to see where we're going next. A lot of people are bearish, which makes me bullish. So we just have to wait and see. But yeah, as far as Bitcoin, we can see, you know, either this is A, B, we have C, a flat C, and then we go up, or this was A, B, and then C, and then we go up. So either way, I'm kind of expecting this range to break to the upside at least one more time, you know, because we go up, we go flat, we break up one more time, and then we start a much bigger bear market, and that would be a more A, B, C move. Unless, of course, if we do this and we have another wave to the upside and then an ABC, we can perhaps break the all-time new high. But you know, it's very. Let's just wait until we get to that moment. But anyway, this is what I got for now. So let's see what happens.